Hello, I'm Henry John Griffin, and I have another video with you about how math is boring and how we kind of get used to doing things we don't like to do. Now, otherwise for the suspect reason of doing math, there's really the obvious sense that math is very challenging. Even if you're multiplying and adding and subtracting. Nobody likes to do math, and everybody knows that. But what might happen, we might have to do math. We are now trusted to believe in ourselves if we're complaining about math and hard work such as time and money and other things that are so hard and difficult and challenging to your brain. Because look at that overload. Do you want to get hurt? Well, then you better stop messing with that math. You better leave that math alone because by the minute you're writing a by the minute you start calculating, by the minute you're inputting a calculation, by the minute you start to perform a calculation, your brain will get overloaded. So please, be careful with math. We know everybody wants us to do that stuff. And they want us to do math even if we don't like it. Even if people accept it as computing like a computer. We don't want to do math. Now, however, playtime is better, and there are some alternatives to doing math. You could get on MTV and stuff like that. You can make music videos, create your own TV shows. See, I want to be able to stop using my brain for calculations and use it for playtime instead of calculations. Because what's happening here is that by the minute you try to calculate that number, you are going to end up frying your mental computer. So don't do that. Leave the math alone. There has been several complaints about math that I have been receiving from the body's command center. Several complaints about math and not wanting to do math. But math is hard. But math is calculating like a computer. But we know that math would be talked bad about. And sometimes that's what we're doing. We fail to realize that math is not all easy. Even if you're adding and subtracting and multiplying. You don't have no choice. They're probably going to force you to do math, or else you might have to take a punishment. You don't get that everybody's thinking that we have to do math a lot.